Hey, yo, what's up? It's David with I'm So Offended. And I don't know if you saw the series of videos I did regarding my modification trial. And it went well. Um, but even though it went well, there was something that stemmed from that. So the judge made an order, and in that order, there was some inaccuracies. The judge made some false statements. So I filed a motion to alter or amend the judgment. Um, to have her change her false statements. And subsequently, she didn't like that. She didn't like that I called out her mistakes and ruled against me, saying that I took an unreasonable position. So I'm filing a lawsuit. So here's what we're doing today. I'm filing a lawsuit, and we're just going to start from absolute scratch. And first and foremost, I'm not an attorney. I'm not a lawyer. I don't practice law. I don't give legal advice. Everything I do here is for informational, educational, entertainment purposes only, and I'm not liable for what you do with this information or anything that y'all do. So let's get into it. We're going to file a lawsuit. All right, so here, where I'm at in Arizona, the courthouse to file a lawsuit is the Justice Court House. So yeah, let's look that up. Here I am in Tucson, Arizona. Let's see. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. Let's go to forms. Forms. There it is. Civil. Oh, I think I. Oh, here we go. Civil complaint and summons packet. There it is. It's in pink because I've done this before. All right, let me just get it to load. Come on. There it is. So let's download. I have some files I'm converting in Final Cut, and so that's why it's acting all weird. Okay, so it says that went through. All right, we're gonna go back here and just basically Google. Now let me go ahead and bring up the download for the lawsuit. Where did it put it at? Let's see. Where did it put the form? It is, oh, it's in my desktop already. Okay. Is that pulled up? There it is. All right. Let's make this a little smaller so it could fit right there. Let's take off the thumbnails. There we go. All right. So there it says how to civil complaint in Summers, 10,000 and under. Gives you instructions. And this should be at your courthouse. Or if not, I spoke to a guy that says that at the local college or university or whatever, that's where they have like all the court forms and whatnot. So yeah, designate, serve the party, and here we go. There's our lawsuit. Okay, all right, so let me move this over here. So we're filing a lawsuit against a judge. Her name is Catherine Woods. Let's look her up. Catherine Woods. Okay, there it is. So, Catherine Woods. Let me bring this one down so we can see it. There she is. Judges in court. There she is, right there. Division 17. Is that right? Okay. Let's pull this back up. And the address is, we're putting in courthouse address, right? So it's West Congress Street. Oh. Maybe I should put that up here. That's Congress Street. Oh, there we go. 5701. And phone number is right there, 520-724-9897. Okay. There, we have that. All right. So let's go ahead and establish. Plaintiff alleges that this court has jurisdiction over the matter. I am suing defendant because. All right, let me look at the document I had filed before. We are she abused her power. She abused her discretion and her power. Okay, so abuse of discretion. Let's look that up. Abuse of discretion. There we go. Legal term refers to when a judge's decision is considered to be arbitrary, unreasonable, or erroneous, and not justified by law or facts. Way of saying a judge made a mistake that resulted in an unfair trial. Okay. Clearly against the law, logic, or evidence. Making improper comments, showing bias, making rulings on evidence. Arbitrary. Okay. All right. So it's an abuse of discretion. Let's see what else it says. Showing bias. All right. All right, so trial court's decision strays from established legal standards without a justified reason. All right, so let's go ahead and write this up. All right, so I'm suing defendant because Catherine Woods abused her discretion and her power. Let's see. So the incident, let me look at the dates. So the date of the ruling was June 12th. But then when she denied changing, let's see. Let's see. August 5th. Okay. All right. So happened. So we gotta lay down the basic facts. So the incident in this matter, or the incident occurred on or about June 12th, 2024, August 5th, 2024, and let's see, what would be, let me take a look. We have to get the dates right. Let me see. All right, and September 9. Oh. Okay, here we go. Oh, regarding case number, and I'll fill it in later. Okay, so during these dates, Catherine Woods resided in and made rulings on the listed dates from Superior Court bench in chambers under in chambers located at 110 West Congress in 701. What this is doing is establishing jurisdiction as far as where it happened, what happened. So I'm making the claim right here and I'm establishing jurisdiction. They have jurisdiction because it happened here, right? Within city limits of which this courthouse can take jurisdiction to. Okay. So let's say arbitrarily and or absurdly chose to make false statements in ruling. Catherine Woods made ruling that is not supported by evidence, Okay, a ruling that is against the logic of the facts, showed bias, made flawed rulings on evidence, and refused to correct her ruling. Wait. When presented with her acts of abuse of discretion. That's what she did, right? So I'm basically following along the reasoning from abuse of discretion. Right here, I'm following this one. Flawed rules influencing sentencing, showing bias, making flawed rulings on evidence. Okay, that's what we're doing. All right, so these acts are also an abuse of power. In these rulings, let's see, the plaintiff in this the plaintiff in this matter is listed as the petitioner. Okay. And in subsequent, let's see, motion to alter or amend judgment, the plaintiff / petitioner, let's see, pointed, let's see what else, pointed out to that the plaintiff, petitioner, presented conclusive physical evidence that was so obvious, there we go, and yet refused to alter or amend judgment, and instead arbitrarily stated that the petitioner took an unreasonable position in ruling dated August. What date was that? 5th, 24. Qualified immunity is intended to protect officials except those who knowingly violate the law. Okay, that's good. Knowingly violated the law and was no longer acting within the scope of her authority when she knowingly made false gotta fit it in. Let me add a text box maybe. There we go. Knowingly made false statements. Oh, now I gotta take the bold off. Statements that she knew was false and obvious evidence I knew it was false, and despite, yeah, that's what we want to do. It's false despite clear and obvious evidence. And oh, I just noticed that you guys can't see it. Sorry about that. Evidence and then arbitrarily chose not to correct it. In doing so, caused harm to the plaintiff / petitioner in litigation costs and fees. All right, there's our lawsuit. I'm just going to throw in a little bit of case law. Nothing better than the COL form, because whenever you're going to sue a public official, you always have to give them notice, and I served her with the COL form. So the COL form, I have it, and I'm just putting down the cases from there. Well, basically the specific laws, which is 18 USC 242, 18 USC 245, and 42 USC 1983. Oops, 3. Ah. That's weird. All right. How does that look there? Catherine Woods knowingly violated the law, was no longer acting within the scope of her authority when she knowingly made false statements that she knew was false despite clear and obvious evidence, and then arbitrarily chose not to correct it. In doing so, caused harm to the petitioner, plaintiff, and litigation costs and fees. And there's our case law. How much in damages? That much. There it is. She's copied onto there. And there is a lawsuit. Now I'm just going to put in my information right here because I'm the plaintiff. And this is ready to go. All right. So I'll keep you guys updated. But I'm going to finish filling this out with my information, print some copies, and I'm taking this to the courthouse. All right. All right. And there's a lawsuit against a judge. We have jurisdiction, date, time, subject matter, plaintiff, and defendant. There we go. We have all facets of jurisdiction. Right? We're good.